Hi! So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for a look that I think is really versatile, whether you're at the office, if you're going back to school, if you're just out and about for the day. And what it really does is it's a transitional look. It really helps connect going from the summer months into the fall, using a lot of nudes on the eyes and then walking away from the black liners and using a navy eyeliner, which kind of mixes it up. It's still a dark liner, so it creates that dramatic look, but it adds a pop of color, and an appropriate pop of color since we're entering into the fall months. I'm actually still using the foundation routine that I did about 2 months ago. I'll link that link down below. I'm not going to run through the steps today of how I complete that. I'm also going to be putting photos up on my blog, as well as all the products that I use, just in case you want to use those pictures and then refer back to the products just as like a reference point. To say, I don't want to talk too much today because I want to get right to the tutorial. So if you want to see how I completed this nude navy eye look, keep watching. Okay, so we're going to begin this tutorial. I left one of my eyes already completed just so you could see what it looks like when it's finished as I'm working. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Urban Decay primer potion, and I'm just going to put this all over the lid and then pull some of it up to the brow. This is just going to help your eyeshadow stay in place, your liner stay in place. It's just going to hold everything and prevent creasing throughout the day. So I just pat this on all over the lid up to the brow. So the next step, once you've applied whatever eye primer you're using, is going to be, I use the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Toughest Taupe. So this looks like this, and it's just going to act as an eyeshadow base. So it helps the color really pop, and it just acts as something extra for your eyeshadow to hold on to. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my finger, and I'm just going to apply it all over the eyelid. And the great thing about this is that you don't really need to be too careful. Just kind of make sure it's all over the lid, like so. The next thing that I'm going to use is the Urban Decay Naked palette. I love this palette so much. Color that I'm going to be starting with is this one, which is Naked. So it's just kind of a taupey light brown color. And then with that, I'm going to be using just a flat brush. Some of this Naked like so. Pat it over top of the Toughest Taupe. And again, you really don't need to be too careful. Just kind of pat it in. And if you need a bit more, we're just looking to cover up the Toughest Taupe. Perfect. Just like so. And then the next color that I'm going to be using is Buck from this. So it's the same type of thing. It's basically like a medium brown, and it's just a really beautiful color, and it works really well in the crease for a lot of different looks. It's a really versatile color. So I'm just going to pop this in the crease using this fluffy shadow brush. So it just looks like this. It's really soft, really fluffy, and I'm just going to pick some of this color up just on the end of the brush, tap it off, and then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it at the outer corner of my eye and just kind of rock it back and forth just to get some of that shadow off, because I don't want too much of it in the actual crease itself. So this kind of just helps work some of it off. Then you're going to flip your brush and kind of start rocking it back and forth in the outer crease and creating a V along the lash line on the outer corner, and then pulling it into the crease. So just rock it back and forth like that. And once you start to work off some of the shadow in the outermost corner, then you can start pulling it further up in the crease. But you want the majority of your shadow to be in this outer corner. So the next step in this look is using Virgin, which you can see I've hit pan on, and that looks really nice. Pop some of that into the inner corner of the eye, and we're actually gonna pull it onto the inner corner of the eye where the eyeshadow is, just to kind of lighten that up. And what that does is it creates a contrast between the inner corner of the eye, which really opens the eye up, to the outer corner of the eye. Just going to take just a flat little brush that looks like that. It's kind of a stubby little brush, and I'm just gonna get some of the Virgin on that brush and then tap it off. And then basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start placing that in the inner corner of the eye. So the next step in this look is going to be the eyeliner, and that's kind of the focus of this look. I wanted to kind of get away from using a black liner and use something a bit different, something that was still darker, that created that contrast and that drama between using just some simple nudes. But I wanted to kind of steer away from black, and so I'm going to be using the Master Drama in Stormy Navy by Maybelline. This is a brilliant little eyeliner. So I'll just show you what that looks like. It's a really beautiful navy blue color, and it does have some sparkle to it, so that's kind of fun, and it adds a little something extra to the look. Apply this eyeliner from the inner corner to the outer corner, just following along the lash line, and then kind of swooping it out at the end. So once you have the upper lash line completed, now you're gonna go and you're gonna run the eyeliner along the bottom lash line, connecting out at the outer corner. So I just want this to be at the outer, barely touching, and then just kind of wiggle it in the corner to connect. Once that's completed, you're gonna wanna grab an angle brush like this. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna basically just play around with the eyeliner a little bit, just smooth it out a little bit and help connect it, just so it looks a little bit more complete. Next step is to kind of brighten up our eyes, and to do that I always use the ScandalEyes waterproof eyeliner in Nude. Just running it right along the waterline. And you can see it really helps brighten up my eye. Curl my eyelashes. So for the top, I'm using the Benefit They're Real mascara. Basically, you just want to put this on your top lashes, wiggling back and forth from the root of the lash to the tip. Then for the bottom lashes, because I have a clumsy hand when it comes to mascara, this wand on the They're Real is actually like, it's kind of a bigger wand, and it's got that weird spiky ball thing on the end. So for my bottom lashes, I really like using the Telescopic Shocking Lengths mascara. So then you just want to pop this along the bottom lashes. So the next step in creating this look is I want to fill in my top waterline with a black liner. It just helps darken up the lashes and make them look thicker and fuller, and I just think it looks better. So to do that, I'm going to use Urban Decay's 24/7 liner in Perversion, and really all you have to do is just kind of, this was tricky at first, but just kind of rub it along the lashes. Going back to the Naked palette and going back to Virgin, and I'm just going to use just a basic fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to pick up some of that color, and I'm just going to run it underneath the brow line just to highlight the brow. To finish off this look, I would probably do something nude on my lips, maybe something with a little bit of gloss. The Revlon Just Bitten Kissable in Precious, I believe. Yes, Precious is a really pretty nude color. It has a lot of gloss to it. And they're really simple to apply. They don't require a lot of like lip liners or prepping the lip. And then if you wanted to make it extra glossy, you could throw on some NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Sugar Pie. And you're good to go. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this look using nudes and navies on the eye. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up for more tutorial videos. I really want to start working on doing more of these and getting better at them. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.